You mentioned Ronda earlier on. She's been here once before. She's done a WrestleMania appearance. Do you think there's any more kind of, I suppose, interest on her side to work with the WWE again in the future?
I know that she's always open to that. You know, she's a really close friend of mine, so she's been very supportive of my crossover in pro wrestling, and she's always been a fan since I brought her, you know, got her eyes back onto it. So I know 100% that it would be something she would for sure be interested in.
I think it's a silly question. She's still a mega star.
Right.
You know, in the world of MMA, because she suffered 2 horrific losses back to back. Yeah, her stock has plummeted, and in terms of her movie career or whatnot. But in the world of professional wrestling, hey, she would absolutely turn some heads.
When we look back 20 years, she's going to be such an important historical figure in this sport because she put the women's fighting on the map to stay. I mean, they're not going anywhere.
Yep.
She put them on there not just like Gina Carano got them in there as an attraction, but it was not solid. It was not there to stay. Ronda set up a division, then they added another division, and so her work in MMA is very, very important, and in women in sports because it opened people's eyes because she legitimately drew huge money as a woman, you know, building up matches and everything. But unfortunately, she didn't take losses well, and you know, let's face it, she's 29 years old. She could have had many, many more years, but she's not going to fight again, most likely.
She's the baddest bitch in the world, and no matter what, everybody has losses. Man, we're all human, so maybe she's had some losses, but I think that her value is still way up there for anybody outside of the MMA.
I think she's definitely able to reinvent herself. Look at Brock. You know, look what happened when he was at UFC, and then he came back to WWE, and he just became that monster. And Ronda could definitely do that in pro wrestling. And obviously, working with pro wrestling, you have the ability to decide what direction that's going to go without her losing a couple matches in a row, and you know, she could win a little bit from there.
Ronda Rousey is a movie star and a world famous fighter, and she's a wrestling fan. She's always going to have value, of course, yeah.
And, you know, I think it's something that, because of her personality, again, she would probably do well in professional wrestling, especially if it's something that she decided that she wanted to pursue as a career and put in the same kind of hard work and dedication. You don't think Ronda Rousey would sell some tickets? A female Brock Lesnar, you know, of course.